Hey everyone, Tin Man here. We are in game 3. We're up against almost an exact mirror match. Not quite. They've got the 3 red heroes here in this constructed gauntlet. We are 1-1 after cruising to a victory in game 1, but game 2 just came up short. We had some rather poor RNG, I'll say, that we couldn't get any creep spawns or any arrows in our favor to save just a point of damage. Anyway, on to this game. So, where do we want to play our Mist of Avernus? Lanes 2 or 3, obviously, and unfortunately we don't have any unblocked creeps, which is kind of what I look for. Where are we going to want to play our second hero? Probably want to play our second hero into lane 2. And the buffing up axe doesn't really change the bristleback trade math. So let's put it in there. Buff up the Omni Knight, make him a real beast. And I get to push 1 point on axe, for whatever that's worth. It's worth about 1 point. Probably going to put Legion Commander into that lane rather than into lane 3, because then we'd be double stacking our green heroes, our red heroes, which is never ideal. Can't buy anything. And double creep spawns in lane 1. Okay, I guess we guessed wrong. We probably wanted to put it in lane 1. But yeah, I think I'm still fine going into lane 2. It's honestly more than likely this. Oh, that can't go into lane 2, right? Because this would get buffed up into 7 attack. So, draw ranger in lane 3. All right. We could Stars Align Cheating Death, but that seems like a waste of resources. I'd rather save Stars Align to power out a big 8 cost card. Hey, we got a good curve into axe. Beautiful. And we didn't even land in front of axe. I think I want to save the duel. If I duel axe right now, I just die. Whereas this damage, if I get another lucky arrow next turn, it'll just kill the axe anyway. I can actually duel with axe on a Drow Ranger, which is a much better use of it. Because now I can take down Drow Ranger with me, and it goes down with the Bristleback, and I generate some gold. And prevent any pressure from really melting up in this lane. Sweet. So, in 2 turns they're going to get to deploy 2 heroes, but that's fine. We got a bit of breathing room. Let's buy some cloaks and a blink dagger. Perfect. Don't have a great spot to deploy the cloaks. Both of our creeps go in mid. I think we just deploy Drow Ranger on right lane. If Legion Commander goes there, that's fine. Because then it's still 50-50, and I can play a Cheat Death for another 50-50. So only 25% chance that she actually dies, and if so, I still have got a cloak to put on her. Keep her up for another turn. And it misses. Nice. I still probably want to first action do one of those 2, in case there's a duel coming out, so I kind of do value initiative in this turn cycle. But maybe not at the expense of something like an all-seeing one's favor somewhere. Actually, I could just Cheating Death onto that lane right now. Yeah, I don't even need to worry about initiative. Which lane would I rather do it from? I think I'd rather have an all-seeing one's favor in lane 1, because it's all about creep combat. And then in lane 2, this guy's dying anyway. It's not gonna. The all-seeing one's favor is not gonna save him. So let's just buff this one so this creep lives. And then out of mid lane, we'll Cheat Death onto right lane. And the next turn, we're looking at a Stars Align Time of Triumph combo. Pretty solid. Probably want that in lane 1. Depends on where I think my opponent is going to be aggressive on. Stonehall Elite in front of my creep. Do I maybe Cheat Death this lane? I think I might Cheat Death this lane. And I run the risk of duel on the right lane, but I think these 2 potential procs is worth it. I hope I get initiative back. so that I can make sure I can Traveler's Cloak. But if not, we might get punished with a duel. But if there's a duel, that means I can just give up on lane 3 and refocus my action to lane 1 and then time a triumph lane 1. And I'm fine giving up lane 3. That's not a big concern of mine. Or bear with me now, we can blink dagger and traveler's cloak over the Legion commander. We still kill out their creeps. We still have the cheat death procs. Kind of like that a lot. So I'm going to traveler's cloak up first, so that she survives the fight against the Legion commander, and I'm going to purifier, heal her up. And now she'll land right in front of Legion commander. But mine's bigger. Come on, cheat death. Okay, well, kept one guy alive, the guy in front of Axe. Now my opponent has initiative and they may just duel the Drow Ranger. Did not. So I'm just going to cloak up the Drow Ranger. And then probably still cheat death this lane. Maybe I cheat death lane 1. Because this lane's already pretty well stable. Let's cheat death lane 1. Also, they have red hero here, which means they might have... No, I guess they don't have smash their defenses. They would have used it in lane 2. Maybe I could have done it here. But nothing was dying that turn, whereas creeps potentially are dying next turn. In lane 1. I'll buy a Signet Ring. I'm going to put that on a Treant. Alright, I think we're just going to try to Stars Line time a Triumph lane 1. Which, especially with the creep spawning, means it might be less likely that he wants to deploy heroes there. Okay, still a Bristleback coming down. Sure. Okay, so this lineup is pretty good. Ooh, I could just Berserker's Call instead. Is that better? I guess I don't get the option. Well, good thing about the Revtel Signet Ring. Keeps this guy alive. Their own stars align to 4. Or just like another creep. Or Salamani's favorite onto this lane. Okay, so they're going to have a good turn next turn. Or this turn. Well, they found their mana ramp. But they're not going to have a big payoff this turn. Unless Salamani's goes onto a different lane. Could go on to, say, mid lane. But then we're not using it much this turn. So Bristleback will take 3. But then I was about to say next turn you won't have the armor. Looks like you still will have the armor next turn. They didn't even use the mana on the second Stars Align. Seems like a mistake. So now I can Stars Align Time of Triumph over there. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Question is, do I want to... Or maybe just Berserker's Call over there. Guaranteed lose my Legion Commander to kill off both their guys. No, I kind of like try to time a Triumph there. They already used 1 Gust. I think I'm just going to put Unearthed Secrets in the right lane. I don't know if it's ever going to proc on any lane, to be honest with you. But I think it'll dissuade my opponent from taking kind of aggressive actions in that lane to some extent. And it gives me back initiative. Interesting. I kind of wanted to give my opponent initiative. I kind of want to see if they would Gust first action. Now I have to cast Stars Align and hope they don't duel or Berserker's Call me. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, is actually a really risky proposition. Because they're probably going to do one of those 2 things, right? But I kind of want to save Berserker's Call for lane 1. I don't even kill Axe in that lane. Or Bristleback, rather. Oh. Yeah, maybe just Berserker's Call here. Get the guaranteed 2-for-1 here, and push the damage. in a safe lane. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put on Earth Secrets in this lane. I was kind of hoping my opponent would keep initiative, and I would see what they did first action. And if they gust, I'd be A-okay. I think I want to heal up the Treant. I don't want to take a 50-50. I don't really need a Blink Dagger, really. The lineups are pretty well set. And thank God we had a creep spawn in front of Axe. And they've got nothing in lane 3, so we're going to keep on pushing damage there. So now I have the chance to... Well, they get first action, so they're going to first action Cheating Death. So I can Stars Align Time of Triumph. But then what if they gust me? I don't really care. I can just naturally cast Time of Triumph at any point in the future. It's my last turn to ramp it out. Okay, so there's the gust. That's fine. I just don't want to take a 50-50. I don't want to lose my green hero here. Because then I lose my Cheating Death procs. So there's the second gust. So now we need to be just worried about the third one. Other than that, no one dies. Damn. We already don't have initiative, so I might as well play Roseleaf Druid here. Continue pushing damage. Stonehall Plate. Fine. I don't want it to curve, right? Or maybe I do if he plays another health item. Oh, he doesn't have another health item. Should I play around Berserker's Call? He doesn't have health item. There's no point to put it next to the axe. Bronze Legionnaire. Okay. I'll just heal him up. No purpose to do anything here. They take 10. And it's looking pretty decent. I think I'd rather... I'll buy a healing salve. Some heroes are going down this turn, I think. I hope. 50-50. Let's just go into lane 1. We don't have a creep spawning here. Maybe we do go into lane 2. We can cast it. I guess I can blink out of lane 1. The cost of initiative. I think I'm fine with that. Lane 1 is massive. Okay, so on one hand I want to time a Triumph, but on the other hand I really want to kill their Cheating Death. But since they time a Triumph, I feel obligated to do it myself. Just like perfectly counteracts each other, and now we're just doing the same thing. Sure, now I can take initiative into next lane. Do I want to Blink Dagger her out into mid lane? Or like dominate mid lane, right? I think I just do that. Then if they want to spend their mana, then I get initiative there and can gust. They want to play Mist of Avernus. That is not worth initiative. 1 damage, like 1 attack. I don't think that's worth initiative here. Now I get to silence this lane. And of course all their guys live. Yuck. Silence those guys. Is that it? Might as well sell the monies back into lane 1. Have a couple more options. They may siege down lane 1 just because of the, you know, massive amount of siege damage they have. But I don't think they're getting much else. Any other lane, rather. This lane is a-okay to just clock them away for 10 per turn. Definitely think I want a Blink Dagger. And that's it. No heroes to deploy this turn. So nice and simple. Keep the things as is. Creep curved in there, which is no bueno. But, okay, a second Time of Triumph. So that, we can trade towers, right? I can just play my own Time of Triumph. And then mid lane cast Emissary. That seems reasonable. Actually, this only adds 8 damage, right? Maybe I want a Time of Triumph in mid. No, that doesn't make any sense. I guess I do have Time of Triumph here, right? It's just on 2 guys. I mean, my tower's going down too, but I need to trade it with their tower, right? Is the bottom line, if possible. Does not appear to be possible. Hopefully my guy lives through cheating death. No! Never lucky. So this tower is down, but now I just need to win on the other 2 lanes. Which, if I just Blink Dagger Axe out of here, works, right? Just Blink Dagger into lane 3. I guess they could Gust first action in lane 2. They still don't have Ancient Pressure. We're still going to win 2 out of the 3 lanes. We didn't win lane 1, but whatever. It gets double Time of Triumph in it. It's an unfortunate curved arrow. So I play Emissary off the side, and that is the game. I guess that was a little bit risky against a second Gust, or a third Gust rather. We'd go back into lane 1, and I'd just like have to rely on creep spawns to get me out of it. But okay, we take the win. We take the win. What was that? 4 Time of Triumphs got cast between the 2 of us, but we were able to maneuver it into the other lanes more effectively than our opponent and win the game throughout through better map movements. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.